Alright, hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today we have a 2,000 point battle report for you between my Stormcast Eternals that are still being painted, but they'll get there, getting ready for a tournament against Stewie's Big Waaagh?
Yeah, Big Waaagh.
Iron Jaws in Big Waaagh. It's all Iron Jaws but using Big Waaagh. We'll get into the armies next, and we are playing the scenario Blade's Edge.
So, as mentioned, we are playing the Blade's Edge scenario. This scenario has 6 objectives in a centralized location on the table. The big thing about this scenario is that when you roll for priority, the player who goes second gets to remove an objective off the table. This means there will be less and less points available as the game goes on. The other thing with this is that each objective is only worth 1 point, so getting behind early can be really hard to catch up. But if you can keep going second, you can control which objectives are getting taken off the table. It really makes for a very tactical game, so let's get into those armies, and we are playing Stormcast Eternals versus Big Waaagh.
And here we have 2,000 points of Stormcast Eternals. We're playing under the Astral Templars sub-allegiance and also using the Stormkeep Garrison. Our general is going to be the Lord Castellan in the middle that's painted up. He's going to have the command trait Dauntless, Hunters, and the artifact Godbeast Plate, both of which must be taken because we are playing Astral Templars. We're then going to have a Lord Veritin on the right of him, and he's going to have the artifact Lantern of the Tempest and the Prayer Divine Light. We've then got another Lord Castellan rounding out our heroes, and we've got the Stormkeep Patrol Battalion, including the Veritin already mentioned, the 2 units of 30 Liberators, Hammers and Shields, with 6 Grand Hammers in each, and the unit of 12 Gryph-hounds. Rounding out the army, we've got 2 units of 3 Aetherwings, a unit of 10 Freeguild Guard for our other battle line, and then some allies in the K-Knight Shadowstalkers. Coming in at 1,990 points. And then we've got Stewie's Big Waaagh list. So what have we got in here?
So we've got the Mega Boss on Maw Crusher. He's got Brutish Cunning and Metal Ripper's Claw. We've got Weird Knob Shaman, 2 War Chanters, 10 Brutes, 2 lots of 10 Ardboys, and a unit of Pigs. We have an extra command point and the battalion Gorefist.
Yep, awesome. So he's going to be getting the extra Mighty Destroyers. You got a spell on your wizard?
Yes, it's the teleporty one.
Yep, the great big green hand of Gork.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Coming in at 1,990 points as well, so no one's getting a triumph in this game. We'll deploy the armies and we'll come back with who gets first turn. And so, end of our pre-game move. We've moved this unit of Liberators up here. And because of our Astral Templars move, we managed to move the Castellan, so they're wholly within 12 inch of him. The Veritin's moved up, and this Castellan wholly within 12 inch of these Liberators, with the Gryph-hounds screening out the front. We then just moved around our Gryph-hounds in the backfield as well, hoping to keep a nice good amount of screens up from those teleporting Iron Jaw buggers. First turn, Iron Jaws did finish deploying first, so you're going to get to choose who has the first turn.
You can have it.
Cool. Stormcast Eternals, turn 1. Right, into our hero phase, so we're going to get in a command point. That puts us up to 3 because we've bought one, we've got a battalion, and now we're getting one for the first turn. And then he's going to try and use Divine Light on the Gryph-hounds. Fails. And that'll be the end of our hero phase. We'll go into movement, and we'll come back after all of that's done. And so this is it for the movement phase. So we've got the Aetherwings over here. We've run around all the different Gryph-hounds across the board, zoning out our back area completely. We've thrown the K-Knight Shadowstalkers up. They're capping that objective. The Gryph-hounds have just moved ever so slightly. They're capping that objective. And we've already got models on that one. We've now got all 6 objectives under our control. There's going to be no shooting from my army, no charges. They have moved. They haven't, so they get +1 save, +1 to hit. And that's going to be the end of my turn, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get all 6 points.
Don't re-roll it.
No, all good. So we got 2 Waaagh points to start off with for your Big Waaagh.
Plus the 2 from both Shamans, so that's 6.
Yep.
What else am I going to do?
So just 6 Big Waaagh points this turn. We'll keep track of them. And then magic, I guess.
Yeah, magic. Let's see what I want to do.
So you're measuring for wholly within 18 of the War Chanter, yeah?
Yeah, of the general.
Oh, of the general?
Yeah.
To see if he can use a command ability. Cool, so he's going to spend a CP, which is going to let him get an extra Waaagh point for every 10 models with an 18-inch, and it turns out all the orcs are in 18, so he's got 3 units of 10, they're all going to give him a point, and then he's got 6 pigs and 4 characters, meaning another point in total. Just enough. Too bad I didn't have shooting to like kill one model. Anyway, so going into magic now, I would say?
Magic, yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is... I might... Alright, we'll see how we go. I'm going to roll for the Big Waaagh on this unit here. He gets +1 because of the artifact.
So 12, I can't possibly dispel that, so it goes off. And so we'll come back once he's measured and if he's moved them around. So he's just shuffled around these brutes here, mainly because that piece of terrain there is entangling. So that means he would have been -2 to move. So he's just done the Big Waaagh just to get himself out. So he's got free movement now. Well, unhampered movement. Unhindered would be a better word. So we'll go into the rest of his movement phase now, and we'll come back after all that's done.
Hero phase, still, hold on.
Oh wait, yeah, you got your beats, don't you?
Yeah, so I'll put the, I'll put the, +1 damage from this one to them.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go +1 damage, into the brutes or Mega Boss. I might go the Mega Boss on more Crusher.
Yep.
So that's it.
So Mighty Destroyers moves as well, end of the hero phase, so we've moved up the Mega Boss and Grunt, and the unit champion, the one from the battalion that gets to do his Mighty Destroyers as well, has done it on the pigs. So now we'll go into movement properly and come back after all of it's done. Alright, end of the movement phase, we've moved all the Iron Jaws up, pretty much right onto the line as far as we can with everything that can at least. Gore Grunters is 3 inch away. The Ard Boys over there ran, so they won't be able to charge.
Yeah, so they ran, everyone else just moved.
Move.
They can't charge or move because
they can charge. They
can charge, sorry.
Yeah. And they can charge.
Can charge.
Cool. Yeah, so it's just those Ard Boys over there, but they are capping the objective anyway.
Yeah.
So going into shooting, you've got 1 attack. Who are you targeting? Because anything wholly within 12 inches of him, you have to reroll 6s with your shooting.
Okay, wholly within 12. He's out. You mean the
if you target
my...
Yeah, so pretty much just if you're targeting my characters.
Okay. Well, I'll shoot into the dog, so it's D6 shots. So for 2. And then there's 2s and 3s. Round 1. 3. So nothing.
Cool. Dogs aren't scared of your shouting.
No. And that's it for shooting.
Cool. Charges next. So charges.
Actually, wait. What was that? Go in.
Ard Boys at the end charging first. 7.
So they get plus 2 for their trial, so it's 9 they're in.
Yep. Easy. Them all up.
Measure the first one.
Come back into the rest of the set. Next up, Mega Boss.
He's in.
8, so it's pretty much got to go into one of the 2 things in front of him, unfortunately.
Yeah, so that's fine. He's going to go into the dogs here.
Cool. Gore Grunters.
The Gore Grunters. Yep.
8, so and they're just going straight forward as well, and that's you've just got your brutes left to charge after that. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
See if they can. They're gonna need something big.
Let's see.
We'll see if they need something big. They're at least going to need a 9, I think, at least. They don't hit that.
No.
No command point spending for it?
No.
So we're going to leave charges like that. That's the end of the charge phase.
Yeah. I'll do the damage for just bolts into the dogs.
Yep. Every 5 up is mortal wounds.
Correct. So
1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to kill a dog and put a wound on another.
Are they 3 wounds each?
Sure are.
Wow. So we've got the Gore Grunters, so that's the 6.
And what do we need for mortals on them?
I think it's the same, so that would be 3. Let me just double check.
So 3.
On a 4-up.
Didn't change anything for them. So cool, 2 dogs, and then there's going to be another wound on this one over here. So who are you going to start the fighting with?
I will go the brutes. So I'm going to pile in, just make sure everyone's in.
Yeah.
Everyone's spears and whatnot.
So brutes attacking into Canite Shadowstalkers. Hard boys, sorry.
So these are the +1 damage on them. So this is 3s and 3s.
It's not looking too shabby. Oh, that's it. And then 3s to wounds.
That is 6, 7, 8. Rend 1, damage 2.
Cool. So this is a 6-up save. Save none, they're going to be wiped off the table. So yeah, 8. Easy.
10 damage.
Yeah, Shadowstalkers are gone. So we're going to go with the Griffhounds next. One of the bestest boys in the whole of the Mortal Realms into the Mega Boss. 3s to hit. Hits once. And 4 to wound. Doesn't wound. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 attacks into the Gore Hunters. Threes to hit. And 4s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armor saves to make no rends.
So 4-ups and then 6-ups. That's 3. So that's 3 damage. So we're gonna go. This guy's down to 2 wounds.
Awesome. Your turn to pick someone to fight next.
I'm going to go with the. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. I'll go with the Mega Boss and War Crusher.
Easy.
So this is 3s and 3s.
Cool. Mega Boss and Maw Crusher going into the Griffhounds. 8 attacks.
Yep.
3s to hit. And 3s to wound you.
Yeah.
So damage?
All hit. So he was damaged. So this is 3.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead Griffhounds.
And then so we've got some more attacks from the Mighty Fist and Tail. So this is 8 again. Where is it? 3s and 3s.
Drop. Oh, that's not as good. Damage.
This is damage 3 again.
So another 2. So we're going to lose 8 Griffhounds in total. Awesome. Cool. 8 Griffhounds die. Sad. So Liberators are then going to attack. I'll pile them in and come back with their attacks. Alright, so we're going to get lay low the Tyrants on the Liberators because Gore Grunters have 5 wounds. We're also getting our +1 from Shield of Civilization, so we're hitting on 2s. We've got all 6 Grand Hammers, including the Prime who has Grand Hammer, so hitting on 2s. Watch those 1s appear. And wounding on 3s. Wow, that was terrible. 4 at -1.
So these will be 5s.
Damage 2.
3, and then so 6s. Makes 1, so it's down to 1 wound.
And then we got the other Liberators. And so these are 2s. And 3s. Got some terrible rolling from the Liberators. 3, no rends.
So 4s and 6s. So there's 2. I'm assuming damage 1.
Yeah.
So
Kills the people. Yay! And then she Gore Grunt's turn to attack back.
Yep. Let's go Gore Grunt.
Yeah, Gore Grunters back into the Liberators, 2s and 2s because they charged.
Yeah, get it in my hand.
So many dice. And 2 to wound. So what does that make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12, round 1, damage 1.
Cool. So 12, -1, so it's 3 ups, re-rolling 1s. So we rolled 2 2s, so that's 1 dead Liberator. And re-roll the 1s. So 1 dead Liberator.
Cool. And some tusks and hooves. These are 3s and 3s.
And 3s to wound.
That is
8.
That's 8, no rend.
Damage
1.
Easy. 8 saves, 2 up, re-rolling 1s. Oh, I rolled freaking a lot of 1s. And then into none. Nothing.
That's it.
I've got 2 dogs to go. That's the only thing in combat. Oh no, the Griffhounds are gone. Griffhounds have gone. So that is combat. So you're going to score. I think you're going to take that one. We'll double check on the middle, but you're definitely taking the other one. So you've got 2. We'll count up 3.
Is this?
So yeah, the brutes are in range. So he's going to take that as well. So you're going to get 3. So we're going to go into priority now. How priority works in Blade's Edges? We're going to roll for it, and the player who goes second in the turn gets to remove an objective off the table. So. You got a 1, you got a 3. Do you want to go first or second? Do you want the double or do you want to take an objective off?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
So you're going to go second?
Yes. So I'll go second, giving you the turn, but I'll burn this one over here.
Cool. So that objective's off the table, leaving 5 on the table now. It's taken away one of the objectives they're defending. Probably the right call. We'll see. Stormcast are going to go into their turn now, though. Alright, Stormcast hero phase. I'm going to gain a command point, popping me back up to 3. And then we're going to cast Divine Light from him. So let's see what goes off. 6 goes off. I'm going to pop it on your Gore Grunters, meaning I get reroll 1s to hit against them. And then the Castellan here is going to use his buff on them. Castellan here is going to use his buff on them, giving them +1 to save. And then we'll go into movement. Alright, so into the movement phase for the Stormcast. We've had our Griffhound and Aetherwings just move out on this flank, and meanwhile the Griffhound here, making sure nothing nasty can pop up behind us. Liberators have stayed where they are, both units, meaning that they're going to get their +1 to save and +1 to hit from Defenders of Humanity. We've moved up the Free Guild Guard again, providing a screen. This Griffhound and those Aetherwings moving up the flanks, screening our area. And we've retreated these 2 Griffhounds out of combat as well. We're now going to go into combat because I've got no shooting. So, straight into combat. And we're only got 1 combat to do, so we'll go with the Liberators. Alright, so the Liberators are going to attack the peaks to start with. The 6 Grand Hammers, including the Prime, going to hit on 2s. Thanks to Lalo, the Tyrants, and Defenders of Humanity. So 2s, and then re-rolling 1s to hit because of Divine Light. 1 missed. And then wounding on 3s. That's much better. 7 at -1, damage 2.
So 5. So it's 3, damage 2.
Yep.
So saves 1. So that's 7 damage. We'll go take so 5, and then so we go 1 dead pig, and these boys take another 2.
And then the normal liberators, 2s re-rolling 1s.
Who are they into?
And to the pigs as well.
So there's 1, 2,
3. There would have been 3 because they attack at the same time.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. And 3s. So 4.
No runs. So make some more.
Cool. That's it for my attacks. Your turn to go with some attacks.
Yeah, so I'll pile in.
So 9 attacks from the Mega Boss and Maw Crusher attacking.
Yes. So.
And 3s.
And 3s. So that's all of them. That is Rend 3, and it is damage.
So Rend 3, so I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, 5 up. We're re-rolling 1s. I saved that, but no re-rolls. Ouch, this is going to hurt.
So it's damage 3.
So it's going to be 12 damage. Yeah.
Miss.
So 3s with his fist and tail.
Correct.
3s.
3s again. So 1 at Rend 2.
Cool.
Damage.
Failed.
So damage 3.
Cool. So it's going to kill a Liberator. No, we don't want to move that. We want to move over here. Oh, no, we don't. No. We will move over here. 1, and then pop a wound on one of them as well.
Cool.
Gore Grunt is going into them. 3s and 3s. Rend 1, damage 1.
Correct. So 5.
Cool. So 3 up, re-rolling 1s. Of course, I've rolled 2s. It's another dead Liberator. These are all your pigs.
Yeah, the tusks and hooves. These are 4s now. So those were the hits.
Wow.
That's easier. 4s again, so that's 3. No rend.
So 2 up, re-rolling 1s. Saved.
Okay, brilliant.
And then your Ard Boys. Oh, actually, I got 2 of them into the Mega Boss over there that would have been out of hit. So we'll just quickly do those other 2 Liberators. 2s because they're getting all the bonuses, and then 3s. Cops. 2. No rend, damage 1.
So 2, no rend, damage 1, so 3s. That makes sense.
Cool. That was totally worth our time. So he'll pile them in, and we'll come back with it.
Okay, so these are 3s and 3s. The Arboys into the Liberators.
You have like really good rolls, and some of your rolls are just utter trash.
Yeah.
This is how Stu rolls, though.
Pretty much. 3s again. So that is 4 at Rend 1, damage 1.
So these are 3 up, re-rolling 1s. Failed 1, of course.
And that's it.
And that's it. So my turn, I'm going to gain 1, 2. We'll just have to count those middle objectives, these 2 objectives. I think you're still outnumbering me here, but it's going to be close, so we'll count them up.
Is there anything?
So we counted both up. I lose out on this by like 2 models. I'm not far off, so his Ard Boys can't die. And then the Brutes are still controlling that objective there for him. So I am only going to gain 2, so putting me on 8. Cool, so you're going to take a battle shot test for the Gorgrunders. On a 6, he loses 1. 1, fine. They really do not care. And then I'm spending a command point, so I think I lost like 8 Liberators. So we're spending a command point to keep it that way. Cool, so Waaagh points, you've gone up to 23 because you rolled a 6 for your turn, and then all your other bonuses across the army. Cool. So hero phase.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to put extra damage on him, and let me see if I can put extra damage on them. Both way out. No, I can't. So it'll be extra damage on him, extra damage on the Brutes. Hopefully I can fling them into combat somewhere. Might have to look at around the back there, but I'm not sure.
So Mighty Destroyers this turn.
Yep. So the Gore Grunters on themselves and the big boy on himself.
Cool. So them and them attacking in the hero phase. We go into that.
Now
Yeah,
they're
pigs
going-
into the Liberators.
Into Liberators.
2s and 2s now because of the amount of wire points you've got.
Oh, okay. So that is 5. That's 11 at round 1.
These are 3-up rerolling ones. We'll lose a Liberator.
So these are 3s and 3s.
Yep. The actual Gore Grunters. And then 3s to wound. So 6.
6, no rend.
2-up rerolling ones. Saved.
So you can go up to 10 attacks. 'Cause
Yep.
You killed someone in the last one, so that's 5. 5. So these are 2s and 2s.
Yep. I like those ones.
Brilliant.
That was a good lot of ones for me. Some more of those, please.
Okay, so that is 4, 5, 6.
At neg 3.
So neg 3, damage 3.
So 5-up rerolling ones. Well, I saved a few. I think it's reroll that one. No, so it's 4. That's going to be 12 again. So it's another 6 libs down.
So this is the tail and thingies. So there's 2s and 2s. So this is 6 at rend 2, damage 3.
Yep. 4-up rerolling ones. Reroll. No, so 3. That's going to be 9. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a wound on that one. Ouch. It's a lot of dead Liberators.
Alrighty, excellent. So that's that.
Movement phase now.
Yeah, I can go into move.
So Healing Beat goes off from the War Chanter. He's healing up the Mega Boss.
Yep. That's 3 for 1. Yay.
Yep, heals up his wound.
And that's it for the hero phase. So Mystic Shield was put onto the Gore Grunters.
Yep, that's it, I think.
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Movement, we'll come back after he's done all of that.
Sure. I accidentally did my movement, so.
Alright, so movement's done. You've just pretty much consolidated on your objective there with the Yard Boys. You've got to move, you move the brutes around. And so now it's shooting, I guess. He has to shoot into the Liberators.
Yep. So D6 shots. So 3. Do you have a minus to
If you roll 6s, you've got to re-roll.
roll? Okay, so these are 2s and 2s now. Oh.
6 to wound are fine though. So negative.
I think it's neg 1.
So rend 1, damage 1. So these are 2-up rerolling 1. 3-up rerolling 1. Sorry. Saved. Cool. Charges. Are boys going to charge over there, or are they staying?
No, they'll stay. I'll just pile in. I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
if he's going to attack. So Brute's going to charge.
No, they're good for now.
Cool. So we're going into combat then, because everything else is in combat. Yeah. So who's attacking first?
We'll go the more crusher.
Yep.
So just pile in 3. Yeah.
Cool.
So he has killed 3 times. 11.
Awesome.
Twos.
This could be bad.
So that's them. So that is correct. 8, Ren 3, damage 3.
Yep. So 5 up rerolling ones. That's 1. So that's 3.
Reroll the 1.
Oh yeah, I can reroll the 1. No. So that's 3 dead liberators. 6. 9. And then that's still going to do because I've already got a wound. So 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're all dead. Ouch. This is not looking good. Alright, so the Veritan's going to attack. Mainly because the Mega Boss is already gone and he's dead either way. He was in range for combat. So yeah, if it stays there, dies. Or potentially if Stewie gets the double turn now, he at least can hold him up. So 4 attacks. 3s. Not bad. And 3s. Ren 1. Damage 2.
So this will be 4s. Makes
Got
1,
one.
fails 1. So damage
2.
2?
Yep.
So 6s. So
Yeah.
so
Take that. So he scores 3, putting him on 6. I'm still winning on 8, but let's go into priority. Stormcast, got a 2. 5. Are you going to take it or are you going to give it to me?
I might take it. I think I'm going to take it.
Cool. You're going to take it. I'm going to remove an objective then. I'm pretty sure you know which one's going at that point. The one on that. So that entire flank is null and void for the game. So, going into Ironjaw's turn 3 on the double. So, Mighty Destroyers in the Ironjaw's hero phase, they've moved their movement, and he's going to attack to try and get rid of this Veritan. So, I think the Veritan's dead,
Yeah.
but we'll roll it. You
I
never
cap
know.
at 24 war points, so I'm not going to bother them.
Oh, he's not. There's some ones.
2s, 3. So then they all hit, so 3, so that's 9, Ren 3, damage 3.
So I'm on a 3 up, so I need 6s. So I need to pass 8 of these. 8 6s, you saw it here first. I rolled 1. I get the image of just that, the Maw Crusher just like absolutely fisting this dude into the ground. Yeah, so he's dead. Your turn.
So
Yep.
the damage bonuses was on him and him.
Yep.
So Handbook does not go off on a 4.
Good, because you killed my wizard. Well, my Dispeller. So who was the damage on again, sorry? The damage
Damage
buff?
was on the brutes and the
Maw Crusher.
and the Maw Crusher.
Awesome. No worries. So that's it for your hero phase.
At the end of the hero phase, I can do his other spell. It's the Puke spell.
Alright, the Great Green Puke.
So this is casting value of 6. Pick 1 point on the battlefield within 2d6 of the caster without visible, and then draw an imaginary straight line. And then that's d3 wounds. So let's just see if it goes off. So need to see a 5. It goes off.
So 2d6, let's see your range.
Yeah, it's 1 point.
Within
1
2d6.
point on the battlefield within 2d6. Yeah. So let's go. So 5. I mean, it's not killing anyone. So
Just gonna shoot it backwards.
yeah, he just like vomits in the middle of the ground and then like.
Yeah. No, cool. That's the end of the hero phase. The orcs though, so we'll go into movement and we'll come back after all of that's done. End of the movement phase with the Ard Boys and the Gore Grunters move up. He's trying to cap this objective off me. I've only got the 2 Griffhounds and the 1 Liberator on it. We've still got a Griffhound. The Castellan doesn't look like he's long for this world. With all those orcs around him, he looks like he's doomed, and he's just shuffled a whole bunch of stuff at the backfield there. We're now going to go into shooting because the Maw Crusher's got his shooting attack.
Alrighty, so
6 shots.
3.
3. Who's he shooting at, by the way?
I will shoot at the Griffhounds.
The Griffhounds.
Actually,
They'll actually get a 6+ save. Well, you're neg 1 anyway, so they're not getting a save. So.
So it's 2, and then so 1 damage 1.
Yeah, so just put the damage on him.
Okay.
Charges.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. We'll go the hard boys because we know that they're just going into poleaxe a dude.
Yeah. Let's go.
That's an easy one to think of. 6.
That's 6
plus 2. Oh, plus 3. Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
So 9.
Yeah.
Easy. So the Maw Crusher charging into the Griff Hounds.
Sure.
Anything but yeah.
He's in.
So do we want to do his thing? His crushing bolt. We'll do it now just so we can. The combat can end here and there.
So 5s make 1.
Oh, okay. He's actually having to fight the Griffhounds.
Brilliant.
They're both alive. Yeah, go Griffhounds.
Yeah. So they would have taken 1.
2.
We'll go.
Yeah, just leave him there.
So we go like he's there, but 3 away from the Liberators.
Yeah, so you're trying not to drop. Yeah. We're just having to go wobbly model syndrome. So the idea is he wants to make sure he's just 3 inch away from the Liberators. So he's up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah, cool. We know where he is. And then your Gore Grunters?
They are going to.
Just need at least one of them in range to get the point if you kill the Griffhound.
Yeah, so I was just thinking of leaving them there actually. So 6. So yeah, there's 2.
You could charge and leave the one dude where he is.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go for a charge. So that's 9. So that is
10?
10, 11.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, just 10.
Easy. So we'll come back with their charge.
That's
So 1 Gore Grunter on a 5.
5.
Does a
Yeah.
mortal wound. So 1 mortal wound onto. Oh, as I destroy the buildings. 1 mortal wound into the Castellan there. So our boys into the Castellans.
Whoa.
There's a lot of ones.
So that 2 hits. And then so 5s. 2s again. Brilliant. So that's 5, rend 1, damage 1.
Cool. So these are 4-ups. Castellan takes 2, so he's taken 3. And you've got 2 into your Griffhound.
So that's 4. All hits.
And you just need to not fail 2 of them. Yeah, all wound. So poor little Griffhound dies. The Castellan goes up to 3 wounds taken. I have a feeling he can probably survive a single Gore Grunter's attacks, maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, the Griffhounds are never going to kill that Maw Crusher, so I'm not going to. I'm actually going to go with the Castellan.
Yeah, go for it.
Because one of you Gore Grunters actually has wounds on him.
Yeah, sure.
So 4 attacks, 3s, and 3s. 1, -1 damage 2. So this could kill him.
He's on 3 wounds left.
Oh, it's 3 wounds left. Damn.
He fails it, so he
Takes
takes
2.
1 wound.
Cool. And then maybe your Maw Crusher into the Griffhounds.
Yep.
Um,
How many attacks? He's on 12 attacks.
so he's going to murderize some Griffhounds. Or maybe not. Maybe he absolutely whiffs.
6. 2s and 2s.
Into 2 solitary. Yeah, I think they did. There needs to be a lot of ones here for them to survive. A lot of ones. There is not a single one. Those poor Griffhounds get absolutely murdered. Justice for Griffhounds. And then the single pig into the Castellan.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So this will be 3s and 2s and 2s.
Yep.
Sorry. We'll say this is
The rider.
no, the hooves, because
okay.
he's there's 3 attacks for the rider. So
Okay.
say they're the hooves, so that's
Yeah. 3s and 3s, isn't it?
no, still 2s.
Oh,
So he gets the 2 from the charge.
Oh, yeah, because he charged. Yeah,
plus
yeah.
So
He charged, so yeah, 2s.
another 1. So range nothing, 1 damage.
Sorry. 3 ups. Ting ting out. You've got 2 wings left.
Alright, so this is from the rider. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
And go on.
3.
Three.
Negative 1, so these
Yeah,
are
right.
4 up. So I need to pass 2 of these. Pass them all.
Damn.
So he's still there. He is standing against the Auric Horde alone. So that'll be the end of combat and the end of the turn. No battle shock to take for anyone, so you're going to get 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Hero phase, pretty non-eventful. We're just going to go back up to 3 command points. Lord Castellan here is going to shine his light on himself, giving him a 2-up save. And then Lord Castellan's going to shine his light on the Liberators here. And that will be it for my hero phase. We'll go into movement. Alright, end of my movement phase. So we've capped this objective in the backfield with the Free Guild Guard and Aether Wings moving up. We've then moved some Liberators back to once again cap this objective here. And we're of course taking this one. So that's going to be the end of my movement phase. Oh, and we've also moved the Aether Wings and Griffhound over here to come support our lone Castellan. So we're just playing for points now. It's all about taking those points. So we're going to go into the charge phase. Because I've moved, I'm already losing my +1. So might as well make the full use of not doing it. Probably playing for a double here. So let's go into charges. Alright, so charges for the Liberators. They're going to get a 6. So we'll see what that can do for them. And this is what it looks like at the end of our charge phase. So we've swung these Liberators over here, remembering the Mega Boss is actually here. So we're outside of 3 inch of him, but within half an inch of those Gore Grunters. Then we've also used the 6 inch charge to not get us within half an inch, but now we're within pile-in range of that wizard there. So combat-wise, oh, actually we've got more charges. I'm going to charge the Aether Wings in as well. They're going in with a 12, and the Griffhound as well. With a 5, so he's going to make it as well. So yeah, charges, Aether Wings have charged here, Griffhound's charged there. I'm going to go with the Castellan first, and he's going to put attacks into the Gore Grunters. And start of the hero phase, we're going to go with spending a command point for take off the head. Giving them +1 to hit heroes. So, but we're going to start with the Castellan first. He's got 4 attacks. And 3s to hit. And 3s to wound. 2. -1.
So 5s.
And 4 damage all day.
And then 6s.
Probably killed a pig.
Was that in the pigs?
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay. So 3. So 1, and then this guy is has taken 2 wounds, so he's 2, 3. Yeah.
Cool. So the pigs have gone first. He's only going to get his lance into the Liberators, but the other 2 are attacking the Castellan. So the one into the Liberator.
Miss.
Hit wounds.
Rend 1.
So 4 up, rerolling ones. Saved.
And then the 2
Into the Castellan.
the castle. Oh, hit. Yeah. So that's 6. That's Rend 1.
So these are 3 ups. Takes 1, so he's still alive.
And then so the pig will make it, but this pig won't. So 4. So these are 3s and 3s.
Can he survive?
So that's
Alright.
3.
2 ups. Come on, no ones. It fails just.
That was.
He put in a good show. That was pretty good. Alright, we're gonna go. Your Shaman's gonna do nothing to me, so.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with the Aether Wings. So 6 attacks. 3s to hit. And 4s to wound.
Etherwings hit on 3s.
Yeah. Nothing.
Jesus.
Your turn.
Um,
So into the Aetherwings, Ardboys, one of them.
2s and 2s. Just one rend. One
Cool.
damage.
So 1 wound on an Aetherwing.
Not good.
Doing their job.
2.
I think the Greyhound's dead though.
Do you want me to reroll it or?
No, that's fine.
Alright, so that is
4, so he's dead. Cool. Then I've got my Liberators to go. So 2 Liberators with Grand Hammers making into that Shaman. One of them is the Prime, so they're hitting on 3s.
Wow.
Wounding on 2s though. All 3 wound, -1.
All through. So I'm assuming it's going to be so 6 up on the Shaman. Wow. Okay, so damage 2.
Yeah.
So 6s again.
You can just piss off. Takes 1.
So is
Totally should have been dead then.
down to 5.
So end of my turn, I'm going to score 3. Oh wait, you got Shaman to attack back.
So I got the Shaman, and then you're out of range of him, or you're
No, in range of him. So you got your 2 characters to attack. They're the only ones I made in range. So we've got both of them to attack. So the Shaman.
3 attacks. So this will be 3s and 2s. 3s. Sorry, yeah, we're going here. 2s.
We have a dice tray.
This is rend 1.
So 4 up, re-rolling 1s. Good.
We would have loved him to just.
I'm gonna like be so annoyed if he. Been so annoyed if he actually killed a Liberator on return.
Alright, so these are 6 attacks on the. This is the War Chanter now. This is 3s and then 2s. And then 6s score 2 hits on the target. 3s.
So it's another hit, so you just take 1 out instead. Oh wait, put it back.
Yeah, put it. Yeah, so that's it. So 3s and then 2s. Wow. Okay.
So 5.
No rends.
Alright, so 3 up, re-rolling 1s. One of these is a 2, he's killed one. No. Take a wound. And yeah, I'm going to heal it because of a 6. So, oh no, because yeah, I've got no wounds on the model, so yeah, no, take the hit. So I take a wound. Place it down this too. Cool. So yeah, end of the turn, I'm going to score that, and that now. So I'm going to get 3. Alright, priority for turn 4. Got a.
Alrighty.
Are you taking the turn or am I
I don't
having
know,
it?
give me a couple minutes to.
Alrighty, so
Oh,
You-
fuck, wait.
we thought we were ready. We're not. This is such a hard one. So we've worked it out that he needs to he needs to give me the turn, because if I burn, I take away his 1, and I've probably got 3 points guaranteed, which is roughly what he can max. If he takes the turn, your Maw Crusher is free if you take the turn, but if you take that, I'm taking off the objective that's guaranteed points for you, and you're not taking that, or probably that one even, because your Ardboys come forward and they probably get hit by Liberators. This one you've probably got if you take the turn, but you're losing that one, so you've got 1, maybe 2 guaranteed. You've definitely not got that this turn.
Yeah.
This is a tough one. We'll come back. Stu's put in his final offer. It is this objective. It's going off the table. No take backsies now. I'm going to get the turn with Stormcast though. So going into Stormcast turn 4. So hero phase, only thing we're going to do is Castellan. Everyone's still holding within 12, despite that weird shape happening on the table. They're all holding within 12, so he's given +1 to save to them. And we'll go into movement. Alright, so into the movement phase for the Stormcast Eternals. So we've created a screen, 3 Aetherwings, and a few free good guard, screening out our Liberators, making sure that Maw Crusher, which is actually here, hopefully cannot get me. Because how big is his move?
12.
So yeah, because he can't actually fit here. Can't fit past that, so that's important. Meaning he'd need to run, meaning he can't get there and charge. Unless she uses fucking Mighty Destroyers. Bloody Mighty Destroyers. But I think this is best as I can go. So we've got 2 points coming our way, and that's going to be the end of my turn. And that's the end of movement, by the way, and all my turn. I'm not doing anything else. So I go up to 13. He's got 9. He's got 2 turns to play to get everything. Go again. So Mighty Destroyers on them. From themselves?
On themselves. And they're going to swing around back.
Yep, so we've measured this out. They can get to here.
Yep. I will... that's... The second part is plus their normal movement.
Oh, okay. So, yep. So yeah, they move to here.
Yep.
Staying outside of that 3 of those Aether Wings. Taking their wounds.
I will probably... I mean, they'll move more like that.
And then you've got your other Mighty Destroyers he can do.
And so he's going to do it as well. Yeah, I don't want to string them out, so they're going to move their full, like, 9.
Yep.
Because I need to give
the
space.
Yep.
Some more pressure.
Awesome.
So he's going 12.
He's going to be able to, as long as he doesn't jump in those Aether Wings zone.
Yeah, just get me 3 away from there.
So there. There you go. Yep.
There, but like further up.
Anyway, easy peasy.
So they're done.
That's Mighty Destroyers. You've got magic.
I do have magic. I'm going to cast the Hand of Hawk. Let me just get this up. It's the ability to give myself extra casting power. So I lose 3.
Yep.
But I gain 2, so I go from 24 down to 21.
Yep.
Which is fine. So he's got plus 3 to cast now because of his artifact as well. I am going to... Alright, I'm going to Hand of Gork these guys here. Yeah, let's go. So that is that's going through. So that's a 7.
Cool. I've got no dispel, so we'll come back with where they move to or what moves where.
Yeah.
So this is where they've moved to, out on the flank here. And then you said you're putting +1 damage on him.
Yeah, +1 damage on him and +1 damage
on the brutes. No worries. That's the end of your hero phase.
Correct.
Cool. Go into movement now.
Yep.
Alright, end of the movement phase. The brutes have sort of run. They only rolled a 1, so we had to spend a command point for their run to make it a 10. The characters moved back. Boys have moved up. Obviously, you saw them get handed gorked. And the Maw Crusher and the pigs have come around the back. So, going into shooting your Maw Crusher.
Yep.
5 shots.
This is 2s and 2s. I should say where they're going into, right? So they're going to go into the Liberators.
Cool. And 2s.
So that's 4, rend 1, damage 1.
Yep. What are we? 4 up rerolling 1s. Wow. Cool. So we lose 1. With that pig's charger, that little inch longer. Charges. I'm big boys.
So that
8,
is
11. They're in.
Cool.
So that's where they end up. Next charge.
So these guys here. So 9. They get it.
They got a 12.
Yeah. So they are straight in.
Yep, Gorbrunter's charging.
So they get
6.
it. Let's have a look.
Let's see, but there you go.
What was it? What was it? 6. So 7.
And then the big one, Mega Boss, double ones.
He's in.
No, he's got a 7, so he's not. He probably just goes here.
Yeah, that's really all he's going.
Cool.
So the brutes ran, so they're not going to charge, and then so
Combat.
combat. So I'm gonna activate my. So I got 1, 2. So yeah, so I'm back up to 24 points.
Cool.
So I'm going to spend.
Okay.
Army.
So you're using the big thing from the Big Waaagh, effectively.
Yeah.
It's cool. So here we go. Want him to roll a 1 for me.
Six.
1,
Wow.
yes. All his white points are gone.
it.
That's good. But everyone gets +1 attack though, regardless. But that's good, because that means he's not on 2s and 2s anymore for a lot of stuff.
It's a little bit trickier.
Alright.
Let's see.
So, start of the combat phase as well. I'm going to spend a command point to give me reroll 1s to hit.
Sure. Let's just find it.
And I'm also... Yeah, that's it. Just reroll 1s to hit, because I've already got reroll 1s to save, so I don't need the other one.
Okay. Hitting on 2s.
So he's using command point again for him to be +1 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. So he's back to his 2 and 2 profile. Well, 2 and 3.
Yeah, 2 and 3.
2 and 3. Any
And
other
then-
command points to spend? So distracted bolt from the Maw Crusher onto the Liberators. 5s.
5s. So
Nothing.
Nothing.
And then he's going to go first, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's going to go first. So he's got 12 attacks. So that was 8. And 12.
So he's 2s and 3s with this.
Yeah, 2s and 3s.
2s to hit.
Couple 1s. Was that 1 as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
And 3s. Well, that's not bad for me.
Okay, so this is so 5. Oh, 1 more attack because the people thing hits.
Wounds, so 6.
So 6 at rend 3.
Yep, so 5 up, re-rolling 1s. I saved 1, 2, 3. They all go through, so that's 9 damage. Just keep that down.
3 damage each.
Yeah, so 9 in total. Only failed 3.
Yeah, right.
And then your other attacks.
So this is. Let's see. Yes. And, I think this is 3s. Yeah.
Oh,
wow. Oh my
good.
goodness. So 1 at rend 2, damage 3.
So only rend 2, so 4 up, re-rolling 1s. Failed, of course. Damage 3 though.
Damage 3.
Cool. So that's going to be 6 dead Liberators from him. And then, well, surprise, surprise, I'm going to attack with the Liberators next. So 4 Liberators into these Ard boys. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. So 5. No rend.
On our boys?
Yeah.
So 4. So fails is 3, damage 1.
Yeah.
So 6 up shield save. Nothing. So that's
1.5.
is that this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And then we got the 3 into so that's 3. No rend, damage 1 into your Gore Grunters, one of which has taken 3, so if you fail 2, for me.
so fail 2.
6, this will kill another one, because one of them should have 3 wounds on him.
Yes. Oh, just it's
Yeah.
here. I must have taken the dice.
Cool. So you kill one, and then I've got 3 into your Mega Boss. All hit. They don't like him. 4 wounds, no rend.
So 3s. Saves them all.
Cool. It wasn't terrible. So your turn to fight with someone else.
I'm going to go.
Gore Grunters, one of them into the Castellan.
No. So 1 rend, 1 damage.
2 of them?
Two,
Yeah.
1 rend, 1 damage.
Cool. So 4-ups, takes 1.
And then so
The pig into
the
him as
pig
well.
into him. This is 3s and 3s. So 2, no rend, 1 damage.
3 up. Failed it. So he takes 2.
And the
Other one
guy
into the Liberators.
So 2.
Cool. Reroll that one. So it takes a wound.
And then his pig into Liberators.
2. No range. Save both of them.
There you go.
So I put a wound on a Liberator, so we'll put that wound on this random on this random chump. Oh no. Oh, on this random chump here.
Sure.
This one. And then he takes 2. So that random chump over there has a wound, and the Castellan has taken 2. Well, we're gonna go with the Aether Wings next. Threes.
Oh.
And 4. Oh. 3.
Into the other boys, was it?
Yeah, these are boys.
So 4s. 1 damage each, so
Yeah.
6s. On the shields.
Yeah. Scratch one of your eyes out.
We'll go. Yeah, let's go up here. Oh my god. Cool. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna pile in with
Hard boys.
these ones here. 3s and 3s.
Yep.
Oh, I've been fucking this up. I've been +1 attack. Lost my whole board. Wow.
Don't think it would have mattered.
I don't know.
Apparently not.
3s again.
2.
2 rend.
Into the Free Good Guard.
Yes.
So they have a 4-up save in combat.
Oh really?
But -1, yeah.
Rend 1, yeah.
So 5s. Saved 1, fails 1.
Brilliant. And then we have.
Oh, Jimbo dies.
1, 2, 3.
I think you got 4.
1, 2, 3. 3s and 3s.
That losing those wire points has seriously hurt this round.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a good idea.
Yeah, I mean it could. It's a 1 in 6 chance.
Yeah.
If you had got the 6, it would have been amazing.
Yeah.
You just, so 4.
4 and 1 damage 1.
Cool.
Into the Liberators.
Yeah. Reroll that. So take a win.
Are they on a 3-0?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's them.
Oh, when so he dies. So the Castellan's going to attack into the pigs. 3s. He's not as good as the other Castellan. 3s, nothing. So that's my general. So he's getting demoted, and the other Castellan's being the general next game. You're demoted. Your turn.
So I've just got these guys.
Yeah, we'll do the pile in, and we'll come back with their attacks.
Yes.
4 hard boys into them. So this is going to be what? 12 attacks.
Yeah.
They can't kill birds. One of those birds has a wound on him too.
Okay.
You did that last time.
So 3s and 3s. So that is
5. That is just enough to kill them.
Yeah.
Only just. And then I've got my Free Good Guard, so I'll come back and piling them in. So 2 Free Good Guard, including the Sergeant. So these are 4s. Oh, okay. And 4s. 1. I got excited there for a second. Gets through.
1 damage.
Yep. It will kill one.
Yeah, well.
I like to think he just runs up with like his giant 2-handed sword there and beheads an orc.
Yeah.
So that's it for combat. Everyone's done.
Yeah.
So you're going to get that, and you're going to get that. So you're going to get 2. So let's go priority. I got a 6 finally. Yes. Now the interesting thing here is actually I want to take it.
Yep.
Or because, or do I? We'll come back.
Mm-hmm.
Do I? All right. I'm not sure if this is the right decision. I'm going to remove this one. Am I? No. I don't know. You know. Yeah, I'm going to remove this one.
Alright, so you're going second?
Yeah, I'm going second. You can take a turn. Yeah, because all my buffs are still up, so.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I think that has to be it. Can't lose from this point. It's 13 to 11 last turn, so you can do is draw. But yeah, I think that's the right call.
So,
Alright, so you're on how many? 9 Big Waaagh points now?
9 Big Waaagh points.
Mighty Destroyer.
Yeah,
Both?
both of these.
Yep, so,
they're gonna do their
and
thing
obviously
again.
we know what they're doing here.
Yep. So
Let's just
some dice.
go into some attacks.
6.
So the Maw Crusher first.
Yeah, so I will spend a
Command point to make him hit on 2s.
Yeah, we'll do that. So on himself.
Still some 1s there, I like this.
And this is wounding on 3s.
Bad on my.
So that is 6 at rend 3 damage. Damage 2. Only this time.
So run 3, 5 up, re-rolling 1s. That's a good roll. That takes 3, so it's only 3 dead liberators from that.
Yep.
I can live with
So here's
Mount.
so 6 attacks, 8 attacks. Okay. 2s and 3s.
Cool.
So that is 4 at rend 2 damage 2.
Saved them all.
Rend 2 damage 2. And the pigs, so the one in the castellant, so this is 4s. Sorry, 3s, but it doesn't matter. And then 3s again. Nothing.
Good,
Wow.
good.
So his mount, so this is 4s. Yeah, so 2, no rounds, damage 1.
Saved.
The spear boy, whoops, drop 1. Failed hit. Failed 1, rend 1, damage 1.
Saved.
And the pigs.
Your rolls are betraying you when you need them most.
This is just
Re-roll though. It's a 1.
Yeah.
So I'm saved.
alright.
So nothing. You killed 3 liberators from Mighty Destroyers.
yeah.
So I'm gonna do something dirty here, I think. I wish you killed 1 more.
Okay.
Now, because I would lose that liberator at the end of turn, however, so I'm going to remove 3 from here. What that does is it keeps you in combat because my unit coherency is only tested for at the end of my turn. So it locks both your units in combat, meaning they can't do movement.
That was at the end of the battlefield.
That is the end of the turn.
So-
And so you've got magic.
Yeah, so I will I'm gonna spend a CP.
Did you?
Actually, no, I'm not. Fuck it. No. So I'm gonna Hand of Gorkamork. This guy here goes off. So this unit here is gonna go 9 away. So 9 away would be 3.
You got your beats from them.
Yeah, so it's at the start of the charge phase. I will heal him on a 4 up though. Yep, so it goes up, goes suffer
He
nothing.
takes his wound. And so
That's
movement.
So shooting.
Oh, yeah, shooting.
More Crusher will go into the Liberator there.
Well, Liberators, it's still the unit. 2 shots.
Let's see, they both hit. One does not wound, and the other one does. So rend 1, damage 1.
Saved.
Alright, that's him.
So charges?
Yeah.
So we got the big 9.
Yeah, we'll do this one.
So they need a 9 now though. They need to show 9 because you've got no bonuses.
Correct. That's it.
Dang it.
And so that is 10. We're just going to go all the way in. No. Whatever.
You can't leave that objective, by the way.
Yeah.
So they can't. They're already in. They're already in. They're all in. They're charged.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Combat. Who's gone first?
I'll get the. I'll get the Maw Crusher done and out of the way.
Cool.
So,
Start of the phase. I'm going to spend a command point, giving me reroll 1s to hit.
Sure. So this is obviously going into the Liberators. 3s are. Did I spend a CP already? Do it again. That's just 2s. 2s and 3s?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. So 3s. Balance itself out a bit.
7.
So 7. Rend 3. Damage
5 up, rerolling 1s. So saved, and then reroll these. Saved another one. So it's going to be only damage.
8.
Yeah.
Damage.
Yeah, only damage 2 now, so 8. I'll keep those back here. And then his other attacks.
2s and 3s.
No, that one's cocked. We'll give him another roll. Goes through.
Okay, so
6.
6, Rend 2.
So he's got 4 up rerolling 1s. So that's damage 3.
2.
2. So I'm going to lose 5 Liberators.
5 from him.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making sure that Castellan only gets 1 peek into him. Then my attack's back though. We'll go with the Free Guild Guard first, I think.
Sure.
So we get 1 into the Brutes, which is actually the champion who beheaded one last time. So 4s, hits once, and 4s, nothing. And then we've got the other 8 that are still alive into the Brutes.
Okay.
4s. And 4s. Yeah, 4. Take that.
4, so Rends.
No rent.
So 4s. So no one is dead yet.
Dang it. Almost killed one.
Wounds apiece. Alrighty.
So 5 Ard boys into the Free Guild Guard.
3s and 3s. So 4, Rend 1, damage 1.
Cool. So these are going to be 5 ups. So 1, so 3 die.
And then there's one more into the Liberators.
Whoop.
Do it more.
Yeah, 1 more.
Into the Liberators, nothing.
Cool. So glad we rolled that other dude.
Yeah.
So we're going to have 3 Grand Hammer Liberators and then 2 regular Liberators into the Brutes. So the Grand Hammers all hit. And all wound, wow.
rend 1.
6 at -1, damage 2.
So 5s.
Yeah.
So
6 damage, that's 2 dead.
6. So goes down to 5 damage.
And the other Liberator, he needs to put we need to put a wound through to kill another brute. So 2. Reroll 1s to hit. No. 3s, 1. So you got 1 save to make, no rend. Come on. No, damn it. And then we've got 2 Grand Hammers, including the Prime, and 2 regular Liberators into the Art Boys. So the Grand Hammer with the Prime. Two at -1.
5s.
Damage 2.
So on the shields. Saves on, so that's 1 dead. And
1 on a wound. And then the other Liberators. Reroll 1s to hit. All hit. And 3 wounds. 2 wounds, sorry, 2.
2 saves, damage.
1.
So on the shield.
No.
Cool.
And then I've got 1 Liberator into the Gore Grunters. Hits twice. Wounds twice. 2.
Damage 1?
Yeah.
No, okay, so.
He goes up. Yeah. Cool. Your turn to pick someone. I've only got the Castellan left to fight.
Yeah, I've got the brutes. So.
Cool. Boss Chopper going into the Free Guild Guard.
Yep. 3. So that's round 1, damage 2.
So 5 ups. No, so 4 die.
Sorry, damage 3 because they have the War Chanter.
So they're all dead.
Yeah. Fuck, I should have just.
He declared all his attacks into them.
Yeah.
So that's them. I've got my Castellan. So Castellan, 4 attacks into the Gore Grunter. 3s. It's 3 times. And 3s once. So -1, damage 2. Takes 2, so he's taken 3.
Alrighty. Is this turn 5?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So, Battle Shock, I'm going to spend a command point.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because my general is in range of the Liberators. You are going to gain, now, count up that objective up there, but you're definitely getting 1. Alright. End of my movement phase. The Castellan cast is buff on those Liberators. They're not moving. The 8th Wings have flown over. They're well outside of range to being able to get piled in by brutes. Making sure that, the Liberators are the closer models. And the Castellans move to here. We're going to try and charge the Castellan in. So he's got a 7. That might do him. We'll have a look. So combat comes around. I've only got 1 command point, so I'm not going to give myself reroll 1s to hit because that needs to be there for Battle Shock if it's a thing. We're going to go with the Liberators. And so pile in there. And we'll pile these guys. Actually, I can't move out of coherency, and he's technically close to there, so we're not going to pile in these models down here. They are outside of 3 of the Gore Grunters, but don't want to pile in because I don't want to bring those Gore Grunters in. So we'll go into attacks. So we have 2 Grand Hammers into the Ard Boys, including the Prime. They're 3s to hit. 2s to hit because they haven't moved. No reroll 1s, could have used that. And 3s to wound. 3 at -1, damage 2.
Into the Ard Boys?
Yep, Ard Boys to start with.
So 5s. Makes 1, fails 1. How much
Damage 2.
Damage 2, so. Shield saves 6s.
Should drop
There's
1.
3.
See.
So that's him. We'll go. Yeah, so the shield remaining. So that's 1, so it's 2, and then another.
Yeah.
Another 1, it's 3 went through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got the 1, 2. Oh no, we're just going to put one more Liberator into them. And then, yeah, everything that goes into the brute can go into the brutes is going into those brutes.
Yep.
1 hit, 1 wounds. And so 1 armor save, no rend, saved. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 grand hammers into the brutes. 3s. Oh, that's terrible. And 3s. 2, -1 damage 2 into the brutes.
5s.
Ah. 1, 2. Normal. 3 normal liberators. Sorry. So hitting on 2 3s. Sorry. And 3 wounds.
3 wounds, right, so 5s. How much damage?
Damage 1.
Damage 1. So this guy dies, and we've got 1 onto this guy. Good work, yeah.
Your turn to attack for someone. So you've got either your Ard Boys or your Brutes.
Yeah.
The Brutes are in more danger because the Castellan could remove more.
Yeah, he's going to take more off. So, we've got...
You got 1 into the Castellan if you want, but really it's about removing numbers.
Yeah. 4, 1. I'm just going to do all the big 1, 2, 3. Alright.
So starting with the big things.
This is the brute choppers.
Yep.
Brute choppers. So these are 4 attacks, 3s and 3s. Round 1 damage 2. 3s and 3s. Okay, so that is 8, rend 1, damage 2.
Cool. So these are 3 up re-rolling 1s. There's 1, 2. Re-roll those 1s. That's another 2, so that's 2 dead liberators.
And then we've got the Frost Claw and Brute Smasher from this guy.
Yep.
So this is 4s and 3s. So this is rend 1, damage 3.
So 3 up re-rolling 1s again. Save them.
And then the big jagged gore hacker.
Cool.
Gore chopper. That is not. That is. Yep. So that is rend 1, damage 3.
Saved.
Wow. Okay. That is pretty much it.
So my Castellan going back. 3s. And 3s. Nothing.
Wow.
So it's up to your Ard Boys.
Yeah. So we'll pile in.
So you should be able to get all 5 in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So it's 5 Ard Boys.
3, 4, 5. Please. Okay, so that's 6, rend 1, damage 1.
3 up re-rolling 1s. Failed 1. And failed the re-roll, so damage.
1.
One.
Sorry. Yeah.
So that's going to be the end of turn. And so we've counted up objectives on the last turn of the game. The Orcs have 9 models on the objective. The Stormcast have 10. They get the point, and we win the game by 1 victory point. Aether Wings win us the game. Well, actually, Brave Sir Castellan wins us the game. He's still against Gore Grunters. Castellans have been pretty good this game. We'll come back with an after battle chat. Alright, well that's the battle report. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. That sure was a darn close one. How do you think it went with Big Waaagh?
It's pretty good. Losing the 2 up, 2 up. 3rd turn or something, that was rough as. 4th turn, yeah.
Yeah, I think you took the gamble and you got the worst possible result.
Yeah.
And like that Maw-Crusher just whiffed his last attacks when he really needed to go. He just, after being an absolute beat stick all game when it really mattered, he didn't do it. Aether Wings again come up clutch for Stormcast. They're amazing. Just the movement they can do across the board is awesome. I really love the scenario. There were so many times where we were like 20 minutes off camera deciding what we're doing.
Yeah.
But you enjoying your orcs? You wanting to get some other armies as well now?
Yeah, I'm just working through projects and that, and after I get these painted up, I'll try something else. But take them to SAGT and see how they go, and yeah.
Yeah, I'll be bringing the Stormcast to SAGT. That's why we're trying out the armies. So, anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you've all had a good day. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the battle report. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 2,000 subscribers now. If you'd like to come chat with me more and other members of our fine community, you can do so by coming onto the Sinful Gaming Discord, which you can find a link to in the video description. Also, while you're at it, and on YouTube, why not go check out my featured channel section? There's a bunch of other fantastic Age of Sigmar YouTube content creators on there who you can go like and subscribe to as well and go watch all of their content. Lastly, a special shout out to everyone who supports the channel financially. A special shout out to James, AJC, JC, Christian Weir, Philip Ward, Soren, Kenny Lowell, Alderon Shot First, Cowspawn, and James Crowder. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. It means the world to us. And if you would like to go support the channel like these fine people do, you can do so by following one of the many links down in the description of the video below to either our Patreon, YouTube Live, or Ko-fi. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, everyone, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.